Hi guys, welcome to Boy Squad, and today's video is going to be about me telling you guys a story time. It's not like a normal story time, guys. I'm just gonna be telling you guys 5 scary stories that happen in real life. And if you hadn't watched my latest video that's called The Story of Siren Head, please go watch the video. And if you want to see my videos, please turn on the notification bell to get some updates when I will upload a video. And please watch this video. It's super scary. And yeah, let's just get started with the video. So guys, I'm just gonna start. I researched an article yesterday again, and I'm just gonna read like the article, and I'm gonna be adding some images of it, like Siren Head, like how I told the story of Siren Head. So let me start. The first story I'm gonna be telling you guys is the story of A Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger. So he is a supernatural killer that stalks prey while they dream during deep sleep. The inspiration. So Wes Craven based A Nightmare on Elm Street on a series of newspaper articles from the Los Angeles Times about a strange phenomenon where young Asian refugees were mysteriously dying in their sleep. It was reported that many will refuse to sleep, citing terrifying nightmares that they feared who led to death. According to Carbon, the paper never correlated. The 3 articles never said, hey, we have another story like this. The third one was the son of the physician. He was about 21. I've subsequently found on this phenomenon in Laos, Cambodia. Everybody in his family said almost exactly this line. You must sleep, he said. No, you don't understand. I have nightmares before this. This is different. He was given sleeping pills and told him, and supposedly then, but he stayed up. I forgot what the total days he stayed up was, but it was phenomenal amount. Something like 6, 7 days. Finally, he was watching television with his family. He fell asleep on the couch, and everybody said, thank God. The Larry carried him upstairs to bed. He was completely exhausted. Everybody went to bed thinking it was all over. In the middle of the night, they heard some screams and crashing. They ran into the room, and by the time they got him, he was dead. They had supposedly performed. There was no heart attack. He just died unexplained reasons. They found in his closet Mr. Coffee Maker full of hot coffee that he used to keep up awake. And they found all his sleeping pills, and they thought he had taken. He spit them back on and hated them. It struck me as an incredibly dramatic story that I have intrigued by it for a year, at least before I finally thought I would write something about the kind of situation. So guys, if you didn't understand what I was saying, I was the summary just said like that a man couldn't sleep and he didn't want to sleep because he was scared that he was having like bad dreams that he was gonna die because Freddy Krueger, that he was telling him that he's gonna die, and nobody believed him. And finally, he fell asleep and he died in his dream, and nobody know how. But many researchers say that he died because of his dream. So that's the inspiration of Nightmare on Elm Street. This is the first article that was. This is a real true story. So I'm gonna be talking about Child's Play, the Chucky movie. So I'm gonna tell you what it's about. So it's a serial killer soul possesses a toy that it wreaks havoc. So I'm gonna tell you the inspiration. The inspiration is in 1909, key Western painter and the author Robert Eugen Otto claimed that one of his family servants played as a voodoo curse on his childhood toy. Robert the toy, supposedly the doll would mysteriously move from room to room, knock furniture over, and conduct conversations with Otto. Robert the doll was left in the attic until Oto's death in 1974. When new owners moved into Florida home, the new family also claimed mysterious activities were happening in the house connected to the doll. Today, Robert the doll is on display at Key West from Martello Museum. So, this is just saying that a doll, a voodoo doll that was possessed, that was called Robert, was possessed, and he like did some activities, like he walked around the house, he moved stuff around, and everyone then they got rid of them, and now it's in a museum in a clear box, like a how's it called? Like a glass box. So that's the second story. These stories, guys, are true stories. They're not fake. These are true stories. So now we're gonna tell you the Exorcist. So I'm gonna tell you what's about. So two Catholic priests perform an exorcism on a young girl who is possessed by the devil. I'm gonna tell you the inspiration. The Exorcist author and the screenwriter William Peter Blatty based the novel and film of 1949 article in the Washington Post headlined Priest frees and Mr. Empty Rainier Boy reported house in the devil grip. The article followed Jesus priest William S. Bowden exorcism on a boy with a pseudonym Roland Doyle in Maryland. According to the priest, they allegedly experienced the boy speaking in tongues, the bed shaking and hovering, and objects flying around during the ordeal. The exorcism was one of the three official Catholic Church Sanitarian exorcisms in the United States at the time. So sorry guys if I can read, these words are really, really big words and they're hard to say. Maybe one day they will discover the cause of what happened to the young man, but back then it was only curable by an exorcism. William Friedling, the director of the Exorcist, told Time Out. His family weren't even Catholic, they were Lutheran. They started with doctors and their physiologists and the physicologists, and they went to their minister who couldn't help them, and they wound up at the Catholic Church. The Washington Post article says that the boy was possessed and exorcised. The pretty outline for national newspaper points in the front page, but you're not going to see that on the front page of an intelligent newspaper unless there's something there. So what this article is about is saying like there was a young girl, a young boy instead of a girl, it's a boy that was possessed, and like he was moving around the bed, like he was floating like the Exorcist, and he was like throwing stuff around, and the priest wanted to stop him, get rid of the bad spirit in his body. So that's the story of the Exorcist and the inspiration. So now guys, I'm gonna be telling you guys the real story about the Conjuring. So the Conjuring is about two paranormal investigators help a family who move into a scheduled home plagued by weird events. The real life inspiration. The real life inspiration is that the Conjuring is based on a real life paranormal investigators, ED, and Lorraine Warren and their experience with the Perrons, a family who moved into a Rhode Island farmhouse and experienced ghosts and terrifying occurrence in 1971. When Insidious came out and was specifically the story about the Warrens came to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is really cool. Director James Wan told Entertainment Weekly in 2013. But I didn't just want to make another ghost story or another supernatural film. One thing I had never explored was the chance to tell a story that based on real life characters, real life people. So those were the things that led me to The Conjuring. The Warrens also possessed an angle that was inspiration for spin-off film aim. So like what I got from this is like they got like an inspiration from the movie Insidious, and if you don't know what Insidious about, like a story like many paranormal things happen there. Like there are many ghosts, some they're really evil ghosts. Like this is the most scary movie I have watched. So now I'm gonna be telling you guys the we're done with that one. So I'm gonna be telling you guys the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in 1974. So I'm gonna tell you the inspiration. So a large part of appeal of the late Hopper's breakout hit was the claim in the marketing in the film opening narration and the events depicted the movie actually happened. No, there's no record of a massacre involving a chainsaw that took place in Texas in the early 1970s. Instead, Toby Hopper's initial inspiration came from the crew of gross crimes of Eddie Gein, who has inspired several antagonists on the film. Yet, Larry may be the killer's most iconic cinematic counterpart due to the weapon of his choice. So where did chainsaw element that Take the Chainsaw Massacre come from? Toby Hopper and his wife were in the credit department store when he saw the bloody tool on his shelf and thought to himself, I bet I could use that to get through this card a lot of easier. So guys, many people say like they hadn't seen it, that this story is true, but I think it's true. Like last time I saw like a story about it, like there was like a man that used to like kill people and get like their flesh and skin to make their make masks and make like their furniture out of his skin and bones. So that's what I heard about, but this is very scary. So now I'm gonna be telling you guys that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So guys, I think I'm done with telling you guys the story. If you want more of these stories, please comment in the comment section to make more videos like this, and please watch my other video that's called The Story of Siren Head. This is very surprising because I didn't know that Siren Head was super scary, that many people saw him. And yeah guys, please turn on the notification bell to get some updates when I upload a new video guys. And please guys, please share my videos to people that you know, like family, friends, or other people you know, so we could get like a bigger family and a bigger squad. Guys, we're almost there. We have 120 subscribers, so please keep supporting me so we could get it bigger and bigger. And guys, please subscribe to my channel, give it a like, share this video, and see you on Monday. Bye.